it's time for part 4 of our Big Go Math Book Chapter 4. Isn't that weird? Like we're on part 4 of chapter 4? That happened same, like we were on part 1 of chapter 1, part 2 of chapter 2, part 3 of chapter 3. It's so weird, isn't it? So, as you all know, we are on the 4th chapter of lesson 4.4, but guess what? Maybe today is finally the day that we are going to be learning regrouping. I mean, I hope so, or if not, I at least hope our next lesson will be. But let's find out. But first, I have a few little things I want to tell you. So the first one is, as you all know, yesterday was March 22nd, but I had tons of stuff to do, and I didn't even have time to make my second channel. So that's why I changed it to March 28th. I'm really sorry, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to March 28th, and I promise. I know I promised on my other video, but I promise this time, okay? So, but otherwise, as you all know, it's the summer today. I mean, not the summer, the spring. Why would it be summer? So I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. We're going to go bike riding again, and I get tan. That's why I'm wearing a skirt today. Like I'm getting tanned. And by the way, my voice has not changed at all from that day. Do I look pretty good in my shirt and skirt at the same time? And I have shorts under here. Alright, so get out your Big Go Math book. My voice got a little bit better, but not totally. And as you all know, I have my pencil here, and it's green today. I don't know why I keep changing my pencils. So let's find out what page we're going to go ahead and open up to. Alright, we are going to go ahead and open up to page 185. 185. So let's look up at the warm-up page to find out what we're supposed to be doing here. So use sticks and cubes to model the problem. Draw quick pics to show what you did. So I'm going to go ahead and read you a number sentence. Or not a number sentence. And then they already did the ones for you, the one like cases. But you have to actually draw the ones like circle and blocks inside it. And then they didn't do the 10 sticks for you, so for each number, everyone please draw a line through so that way you know. So this is going to be, oh my gosh, I'm really itchy today. Whoa, how itchy am I today? Maybe not that itchy. Maybe it's because I'm not wearing pants. Okay, that's my strategy. So that is going to be side 1, and that is going to be side 2. So, the first problem is, Brandon has 24 action figures. So go ahead and draw the 24 action figures. So draw it out. That's right, everybody. So you guys should have drew 2 10 sticks and 4 little ones in the ones column. And his friend Mario has 8 action figures. Ooh, so everyone please draw the 8. I'm going to do it myself. Remember how back then, like way when we started this Big on Math, like in lesson 1.1, I think it was, we started learning about odd and even numbers. And you couldn't draw them just across. You had to draw them like dot, 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 dot. But that was like way back then. Like when we first started, like I think it was lesson 1.1 and 1.2 on the first chapter, but we're way behind that stuff. Alright, so you guys should have drew 0, 10 sticks and 8 little babies. So remember how in last time we just, why is my, my leg hurts so much? Is it because I've been itching? Oh, great, my mom is, talking. Wait, let me find out where I'm itching because I might be able to fix it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come behind the camera so you guys can see me. Wow, I really have red spots there. Okay, but wait, what is this? Oh, so now, how many action figures do they have? So I didn't tell you that part. So first, let's add up the 10 sticks. There are 1, 2, 10 sticks. We have to add them up. So that's the 1 digit. And then let's add up the little babies. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what is 20 plus 12, everybody? That's right, it must equal 32. So that means that 24 plus 8 must equal 32 too. 2. So everyone please erase the 2. I was wrong about that. Everyone draw it in the 10s column. There's your answer, everybody. 32. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and turn to page 186, 186. Well, it looks to me like today's lesson is not regrouping. That's sad. But today's lesson might be a little bit exciting, or the next lesson could be about regrouping. I haven't checked yet. Alright, so let's look up the model and draw. So add 37 and 25. Before we get to the point where we do our grouping, we still need to learn some other strategies before we learn regrouping. So, step 1, look at the ones. I was almost going to say tens. Can you make a 10? So, for example, it says add 37 and 25. So they drew out the pick for you. And you're supposed to take 3 and add them up. So, look at the ones column. And they drew 7 little babies. But are there 10 little babies? No. So how much more do we need to make a 10, everybody? That's right, 3. So can everyone please trace over the 3 in the model and draw? And then you're supposed to draw an arrow up and circle yes or no in the model and draw. No. So everyone please circle no, because you could not make a 10. Alright, step 2. If you can make a 10, regroup. So then can everyone please trace over the whole 10s column? Woo, woo. So there are 10 now. And now we can add one more 10 stick because we just made a 10, right? Let me look here again. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe it is on this sidey. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything, but that's okay. So everyone, can you please trace over that 10 stick that we just added? And now let's add how many 10s we have and how many little ones we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 50. And plus 2, so that's the 2. Step 3, write how many 10s and 1s. Write the sum. So there are 5 10 sticks and 2 little babies. So that means there's 52. That is so easy. 37 and 25, you get 52. Isn't that so easy? And then after we learn all these different addition strategies, then we're going to go to regrouping. And then we're going to learn regrouping, and there's going to be a couple more lessons about regrouping. And then we're going to start learning different strategies of subtraction, like 9 or 10. And then we're going to go to the subtraction regrouping and blah, 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 just like we did with addition. So here's what they say. They say trade 10 ones for 1 10 to regroup. So do you guys get this thing? We'll do a finger check after we do these 3 problems. So add 47 and 15. So look at the first ones column. Can you make a 10? No, so we need to, this is what I call it, go next door, knock on the door, and how much more do we need to get to a 10? That's right, 3, so everyone please circle 3 and draw an arrow up. And then draw the 3 more. Now we have a 10, so that means we could add 1 10 stick. So everyone please add a 10 stick with their pencil. And now let's add the 10s and 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 10 sticks, so everyone please put 6 10s. And let's count how many 1s are left over after we just took those 3. So 1, 2. So 62 is your answer, everybody. So everyone should write 6 10s and 2 1s and write the number the good old-fashioned way. See, guys, isn't this so easy? And this is too easy for us, isn't it? All right, it's so much easier than doing all those crazy strategies. Aren't these addition facts so good? Whoever invented all these addition facts, I'm sure they'll do just as good as subtraction. And I'm sure we'll have this same step, but with subtraction. So, add 48 and 8. Ooh, so you guys might know the answer, but we need to make sure that you know the strategy. So let's look at the first ones column. So we have 8. Can we make a 10? No. They're trying to trick us here, aren't they? But all right, so let's add 48 and 8. So first, what do we need to do? Go next door, knock on the door, and get how many do we need, everybody? That's right, 2, and then let's draw an arrow to show that we grabbed 2. Let me just do this. And let's draw the 2 to prove that we actually did it. And then, now let's count how many 10 sticks there are. So, 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh my gosh. So, 4 10s and how many little babies, guys? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. Oh my gosh, that's better. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I forgot? I forgot to add the 10 sticks. So let's recount them. It's not 4 10s. So you erase that if you put that in your book. So let's count again. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. So that's your answer, everybody, to 48 and 8, 56. So put 5 10s and 6 1s and write the number 56 the good old-fashioned way. All right, so add 26 and 38. So let's first look at the steps. So can we make a 10 there? No, we can't make a 10. But how much more? So we need to go next door, knock on the door, and how much more do we need to get, everybody? 4. So let's borrow our 4. Oh my gosh, it stings here. I must be really itching or something. I don't get it. I must be really, really itching. I'm itching here and stuff. I need a special cream or something to make me stop. Alright, and now let's draw an arrow to prove that we did it and add the 4 more. Okay, and now let's add 1 more 10 stick because now we have a full 10, right? Alright, now let's count all of our 10 sticks up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So there are 6 10s. And let's count how many babies are left over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little babies are left. So that's your answer, everybody, to 26 and 38, 64. So write 6 tens and 4 ones and write the number 64 down the good old-fashioned way. See, we just finished that page out of thin air, right? Alright, so now it is time for the on your own page. But first we're going to do a finger check. If it's a 3, go ahead and start the on your own page. If it's a 2, have your mom or dad help you and stick to the normal routine. Pause the video. But if you're a 1 and you're like, this lesson is too hard and Nina did not explain it well. So, then you're gonna have both your mom and dad. I should have said more expression. I said both. So both or both, whatever. So both of sorry, I keep looking at this. So have both of your mom and dad help you. Don't just choose one. Have both of them help you, and you could stop the video or pause it and then fast forward it. Alright, so draw to show if you are a group. Write how many tens and ones and the sum. Write the sum. So add 79 and 6. We could do each problem in like 1 minute, right? Alright, so let's look in the ones column, the first ones column. Oh my gosh, we are so close to making it 10. We just need one more. So let's go next door, knock on the door, and get one more. And let's draw an arrow to prove that we did it, and then draw that one more. Alright, and now that we have a full 10, let's add one more 10 sticks. Let's count how many 10 sticks we have. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 80 10 sticks is the same as 8 tens. And let's count how many ones are left over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. So that's your answer, everybody, to 79 plus 6. 85. So as I said, write it down. 8 tens and 5 ones, and write the number 85 the good old-fashioned way. I won't say it anymore because I said it like 4 times. Alright, so add 18 and 64. Ooh, this is a good one, actually, guys. Alright, so let's first look at the ones column. We are also so close to making a 10. We need 2 more. So let's go next door, knock on the door, and get 2 more. And let's draw an arrow to prove that we did it. And now let's add our 2 more. So yay, I'm so happy that we made a 10. So let's just add one more 10 stick because we made a full 10. And now let's count how many 10 sticks there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 10 sticks. So let's draw 8 tens. And let's count how many ones are left over after we circled the 2. So 1, 2. So 8 tens and 2 ones. So that is your answer, everybody, to 18 plus 64 equals 82. Alright, next problem. Add 23 and 39. Ooh, alright, guys. So, let's look in the ones column. So, whoa, we're way off here. We need 7 more tens. So let's go next door, knock on the door, and get 7 more. This one's actually pretty tricky. We're getting 7 more, and let's draw an arrow to prove that we did it, and draw all 7. But what happens if there weren't 7? I'll explain that to you. Alright, so now that we made a 10, let's add just one more 10 stick. And now let's count how many 10 sticks there are. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 60 tens is the same as 6 tens. And let's count how many ones are left over after we just circled those 7. So 1, 2. So 2 ones. 6 tens and 2 ones. And 6 tens and 2 ones is the same as 62. So there's your answer, everybody, to 39. Oh, that looks like a 0. Plus 23. 62. All right, so add 54 and 25. I can tell you that this one is going to be a good one. So let's look in the ones column, and we can make a 10 again. Oh, all right, so let's go ahead and find out what that equals. So we need to go next door. Wait, there's 4 more, so let's go next door, knock on the door, and get 6 more. What? There are only 5 here. What are we supposed to do? They don't have enough for us. What do we do, guys? It looks like there's not enough. We need a full 10. So go ahead and circle those and put them in, and I guess we just leave one missing. I don't get what that is. So we did not make a 10, so we can't add the 10 stick. I'm so sad. We didn't make a 10. But that's okay. That happens in some problems because, so now we can't add the 10 sticks. So let's just count how many 10 sticks there are. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 tens are the same as 7 tens. And let's count how many ones are left over. 0, right? So, 0, so 70. And 7 tens and 0 ones is the same as 70. So I guess that's your, oh wow. So I guess that's your answer, everybody, to 54 and 25. Alright, so only 2 more problems on this page. We could do this. So add 33 and 7. So do you realize that it's only 22 minutes? Alright, so let's look at the first column. So there is not a 10 there, so hopefully there's enough here. So let's go next door, knock on the door, and get 7 more. Are there enough? Yay! There's enough to make a 10. I'm so happy that we made a 10. So let's draw an arrow to prove it, and then let's add our 7 more. They had just enough for us. They made us so happy. Alright, so now that we made a 10, we can add our 10 stick. So now let's count how many 10 sticks there are. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 is the same as 4 tens. And then let's count how many little babies are left over. 0. So 0 ones. And 4 tens and 0 ones are the same as 40. So I guess that's your answer, everybody, to 33 plus 7. Alright, our last problem, not including the hot problem. So add 27 and 78. So let's look in the first column. Are there enough to make a 10? No, so we have to go next door, knock on the door, and get 3 more. And yay, we have enough. So let's grab the 3 more, draw an arrow to prove that we did it, and draw the 3 more. And now let's add our 10 stick. So now let's count how many 10 sticks there are. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Ooh, 90 10 sticks is the same as 9 tens. And now let's count how many ones there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 tens and 5 ones are the same as 95. So that's your answer, everybody, to 27 plus 68. Alright, so it's time for the hot problems. Alright, so draw a quick pick for the missing adding. So they did not draw the quick pick. So they did not draw the math problem out for us. Dun, dun, dun. So all we need is to get how many ones. We need to figure out how many ones would make 80. So let's count this first number. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So 56 plus blank equals 80. Think in your head. That's right, 24. So let's show out what 24 would look like. So let's draw the 4 ones. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. So let's look in that column that they drew. So are there enough to make a 10? No, so let's go next door, knock on the door on the ones we made, and we need 4, and we have just enough for 4. Yay! So now let's draw the arrow and count how many 10s and add the 10. So now let's add a 10 stick. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. What? We only got 60? And now let's count how many ones. 0. So we got 60 and they got 80? Oh, I think we got something wrong there. Let's check again. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, I don't know. Probably gone something wrong there. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and turn to page 188. 188. So, obviously, sorry I keep saying that, there was a hot problem on that page. We'll be skipping the hot problem on this page. So, Kira has 25 toy animals and 12 books. George has 8 more toy animals than Kira has. How many toy animals does George have? So everyone please, wait, let's read this again. So Kira has 25 toy animals and 12 books. George has 8 more toy animals than Kira has. How many toy animals does George have? So we will need to use today's strategy. So go ahead and have your mom check your strategy or your dad, whichever one is available for you. I'm sorry we've not been using the strategies for the past few days on the last page, but that's just like, especially when the video is a long time, I don't really want to waste our time. So I'm going to do it this way. That's you, check. Okay. Alright, so first you guys needed to add 25 plus 12, and the answer is 37. And then you needed to take the answer and add 8 more, so that's 45. So 45 toy animals. Bing, ya bing, ya bing. So we're skipping down to test prep, which stands for test prepare and test preparation. So Mrs. Sanders has 2 fish tanks. There are 14 fish in the small tank. There are 27 fish in the large tank. How many fish are in the 2 tanks? So 14 plus 27, everybody. You don't have to use our strategy, okay? Alright, so if you bubbled in 47, be seated. No, if you bubbled in 41, be seated. That's correct. Bing, 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 bing. So go ahead and put away your Big Go Math book. And I hope it's just luck next time that we have the regrouping lesson, because we're almost done with the chapter. And I've heard that they're definitely, like for sure, that we are going to be doing regrouping on this chapter. But at some point, one of the lessons, it could be at the end of the chapter, but we don't know yet. But until I see you guys, stay healthy and cross your fingers. Bye-bye.